Hi everybody, this is Carrie from Finding Value, and I know it's October, but we are getting ready for Christmas today. It's coming, it's around the corner, so let's figure out how we can have an affordable Christmas. I think you still have time. In this video, I am going to show you how we got to this point at the end of October. Yes, that's right, it's not even Halloween yet. But we have this many Christmas presents ready to go. We know exactly who we still need to buy for, and we have some decorations to put under our tree that we don't have to hold on to all year round. They are the presents we are going to be giving to people at Christmas time. It feels really good to be this far along in our shopping journey. This early in the season, I don't stress anymore about Christmas presents and buying and spending too much money in December. We spread it out throughout the year. So I will show you how we do that, how we stay somewhat frugal during Christmas time and not get that crazy stressed out feeling having to buy every single item in December. I'll also be showing you how we store these gifts throughout the year and doing a quick declutter in that area. These are the items that I got together for wrapping the presents that we have accumulated over the year. That is how we do it. We go to garage sales, thrift stores, find gifts that we really think are reasonable in the store. We typically look for brand new items at these used locations. I don't really like to buy things that are too used for somebody else, but there are a lot of brand new items that you can find at garage stores and thrift stores. And if you have in mind a person when you see that item, I think it's worth buying. If you don't know who you'd give it to, leave it there. Don't waste your money. But that is how we accumulate some gifts over the year to save money before Black Friday and the rush to fill out the rest of the Christmas gift list. So this is what we do when we are wrapping early so that we know who we still have to buy for. We get out the tape and the scissors, of course. We have wrapping paper, gift bags, some gift boxes, and I always like my Sharpies. Sometimes I don't have name tags for the presents, so I put their name with the Sharpie, but I did find some reasonable gift tags, so I have these this year. I also like to keep a running list of who we plan to buy for, what we have for them, and I circle it once I have wrapped it so that I know that it's under the tree and ready to go. I have one more little paper that I stick on the back of my list because I used to put my husband's gifts right on this list because I'm the one who wraps the majority of them. But then I couldn't hand my list over to my husband and ask for help deciding what we should get for other people because his presents were listed on there. So I have a sticky note that I just stick on the back with all of my husband's gifts from me listed on it. Whenever I want to give him the list of all of our other presents, I can take that off, put it in my purse so I don't lose it, and hand him the list. So that has worked out well the last couple years. So let's get started. My daughter is at preschool, so I am going to rummage through the gift cupboards and see what we can find that I meant for my youngest daughter. These cupboards in our laundry room are where we keep the gifts that we accumulate over the year. So I'll just give you a little sneak peek in here. If you are a immediate family member, maybe you want to watch this and fast forward. For those of you who aren't that familiar with thrift store shopping or garage saling, I just want to show you a few of the items that are brand new or are like new that I have purchased for a fraction of the cost of new price in the store. So this Action Bible says $26.99. I got it for $3. It's brand new. It's barely been opened. Everything is in perfect condition. So I'm excited to give this to both of my daughters. My younger daughter is in love with Shopkins, and this little video, like new, she loves Shopkins And so this will be fun to have a Shopkins video. She hasn't ever seen one of those before. Along with that, we have a brand new Shopkins game. I think it was opened, but it looks like it has all of the pieces and the box. So that's like brand new to us. And she also really likes Paw Patrol. This was brand new in the box, never been taken out. I made sure that it worked before I purchased it, so I'm excited to give her this toy. This will help her with some of her letters and get her excited because it is the theme that she really likes, Paw Patrol. If I'm remembering right, I think that all 4 of these items I purchased for around $9 altogether. So that is a huge discount. Not only is it a huge discount, but it is actually what I would look for in the store for her. She loves Paw Patrol. She loves Shopkins. And I've been thinking about getting that Action Bible anyways. So I was very excited to find all of these items for a real deal. One hint to minimize the amount of wrapping paper that you are saving is to use up the roll that is almost gone anyways, so that you can get rid of that one and not have to save room for it. This one is obviously from last year. It's Christmas wrapping, and there's really only about room for 1 present on here, so I'm going to try to find a present to use this up before I open up the new wrapping paper. I was actually able to squeak by with getting 2 pieces of wrapping paper out of 1. So I wrapped up 2 presents, and now I can get rid of that container that held the wrapping paper. And I can't forget to write down that I wrapped those 2 presents. Okay, now that I'm settled into wrapping, I'm going to click on my favorite show and get started wrapping up all of these gifts. I'm trying to determine exactly who I'm giving them to, although I usually don't purchase something unless I have an idea of 1 or more people that I could give it to. So once I decide who it's going to, I write it on my list, I wrap it up, and then I circle it so I know that it is already wrapped. We are basically done with taking out all of the gifts we're going to use for Christmas this year and birthdays that are right around Christmas. So I'll show you the decluttered cabinets here. We have that bag is for stockings. So we'll wrap those up later. Down here we have 1 present we forgot to give on back to school day, so we're going to save that for next year. I think it'll work really well for next year too. We have space, so I think it's fine. The top shelf are things that my husband picked out. I'm really not sure who he wanted to give them to, so I think we're going to talk about that this weekend. And my guess is we'll either wrap up half of them or get rid of half of them. So I think this will be a little bit more bare in a few days. Down here in this bin we have a few smaller items that I think we will find somebody to give to in the future. We're going to hold on to those, and just a few other kids' toys over there that are brand new or like new and I think could work for future gifts. And over here it's basically empty. We just have 1 soap pump that we're holding on to because we want to use that in the future. The ones that we have are from the Dollar Tree, and they're very prone to break, so we're going to save that for the future. The items in this bag and box are items that we did not see as gifts any longer and wanted to declutter out of this space. I'm thankful that at Christmas time I can go through this cabinet once a year at least and wrap up everything in it that we've been finding for people throughout the year and clear it out and make sure that there are no things left in there that we really aren't going to use. Please subscribe so you can see all of my upcoming Christmas videos. They will be rounding out the whole house declutter series that I've been doing all through 2021. So I have a few spaces that I left for the end of the year, so they will be somewhat Christmas related, get you in that mood, and help you have a more peaceful and decluttered Christmas. Wouldn't that be amazing?